Good evening and welcome to Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk Athletics. From the campus of Millis High School in Millis, Massachusetts, we bring you the boys varsity basketball team, your Mohawks, as they play host to the Hopkinton Hillers. Alongside Shelly Pitts, I'm Doug Coots, and we are high above the courtside here at the Andy Merritt Gymnasium. Rolling Stones are serenading us. We're about to get started up here. Players ready, refs are ready. Red hat is ready and the ball is up and we are underway. Mohawks in their white uniforms going right to left on your media device, and the Hopkinton Hillers in their green uniforms and white and orange trim left to right on your media device. And we thank you for watching on our multiple media devices. We are underway, the Hillers and Mohawks. Catalano will start things off with a three-pointer, and he connects. So it is the Mohawks drawing first blood here. Mohawks 3-8, coming off a loss 49-67 at Holliston. Lindbergh gets a hand to it. It is Lindbergh, Azus, Hart, Catalano, and Sean Ryan, your five Mohawks flying on the court right now. Hillers entering this one three-game win streak. 7-4 off a 72-58 victory over the Norton Lancers, and there's a steal. Catalano is able to secure it. And Sean Ryan from the same spot that Catalano was good from Hill, fighting for it. It is Hart, pardon my French. So Hart secured it, was fouled by Sam Pantera. First foul of the ball game. Catalano from the left side wing this time is no good. Mohawks harassing Thomas Chatton in the backcourt, but the Hillers do get it over the timeline. And another steal. So a chilly, snowy evening and morning has opened way to a hot evening inside the Marrick. Always a good time here. Lindbergh coming around the screen, curls around. His jumper from the foul line is no good, and off of Azus and out of bounds. Hillers will make a move right away. Sam Dedigan is into the lineup for the visitors. Mohawks trying to lock this defense down. Now it's passing by the Hillers. Azu harassed Pantera enough to alter the shot a bit. Couldn't get it up over the rim. Mohawks quickly to the front court. Hill is harassed. Azus double teamed in a tough spot. Tries to get it to the top. It is a steal. And a lay-in from Dedejian. Lindbergh trying to find Ryan. They do connect. To Lindbergh, his three is no good. So Hart being held there. It's just sort of locked his arm down. Easy for me to say from high on our perch up here, Shelly. Second foul on Pantera. Tough spot to inbounds. Lindbergh absorbing contact to the head. That doesn't draw a whistle. If Hopkinton had any issues with the previous, then their complaints were heard and registered with a no foul there. So Lindbergh charged with his first foul. Cole Diesenroth from the foul line. This first one is no good. Entering the ball game is Mitch Simulus. But Diesenroth is good with the second, so Hopkinton has tied this one up at 3. Tough pass ends up out of balance. Second turnover for your Mohawks, 2 apiece, and early going. 5:18 left, early going into first. Hart with a good box out. Mohawks quickly running. Azus to Lindberg. Skip past to Ryan. He will take a quick shot. That is no good. Hillers quickly into the front court. Ball is tipped and stolen. Hart looks like he's going to go on his own. And the basket is good. Hart on his own. Very close decision there, but bucket to Hart. Hoop in the harm. Zach Hyman and Dadajian back into the game for the Hillers. Coming fast and furious here, Shelley, trying to keep up. And Hart makes good on the traditional three-point play. Mohawks doubling their pleasure rate here at 6-3. Hillers firing from 3, no good, and Hart chases down that rebound, gets it to Catalano. Aiden Azus is good from the lane. Adrian Heredia snuck into the game for your Mohawks. Hart seems to be everywhere, forcing that one out of bounds. Sam Pantera back in for the Hillers. Got 2 fouls. He checks in for Connor Cho. Lindbergh gets a break in favor of Nick Homan for your Mohawks. Well, the Hillers just continue to launch from 3-point range, and Chatton connects on that one. Tied at 6. Homan a tough spot. It's a tough spot to pick up a dribble. Coffin corner, as we called it back in the day. Knocked out of bounds by the Hillers. Six our score. Good fake by Hart to Catalano, can't get it to go. Hillers work it around. It seemed like they have shooters all over the place. Long rebound to the Hillers. Hyman tried the dish, didn't work, but eventually ended up getting it to Dadajian, whose shot is off the mark. Already a step back, 3-pointer, back iron no. Right, frantic pace to this one. A lot of movement down there. Pantera gets it to go, cutting across the lane. Crazy eights. Already got himself in the air, tried to dish it to Homan. And Simulus with the basket in contact, he'll go to the line. So Mohawks' opportunity at one end goes awry, and Hopkinton cashing in. Hyman and Anthony DeLuca into the ball game for the visitors. Foul charge to Adam Hart, his first. So the bucket by it's good. I have Hopkinton at 11, and we do get to 11 and Adam Hart meanders around 2, stops an 8-point run, but the Hillers right back. 3-pointer by Chatton, his second. Well, that's going to be a problem if the Hillers are hot from 3. Mohawks over the timeline. Bowman will try his luck from 3, and he connects. So a 3-point affair here. Mohawks at 13. Down by 1. Come on, Hart with a hard luck whistle there. Charged with his second. Quick whistle there. Lindbergh back into the ballgame, and Andrew Fiala in for your Mohawks. Hart will take a breather with 2:12 to go. And Fiala secures that rebound. Mohawks have some numbers up top. Lindbergh will pull up. Long 2-pointer is good. That gets a fist pump out of Shelley. Mohawks up by 1. 5-point run here. Chatton is not shy about shooting. Holman, his 3-pointer no good. Some contact underneath. Foul on Simulus. Pantera back into the game for the Visitors. So his first, team fourth, Mohawks with 3. Holman popping free, and he is not afraid to shoot from there, and he connects. Second 3-pointer from that spot. Mohawks on an 8-0 binge here. Lindbergh gets a paw to it. Races after it, knocks it off his leg, and it is Mohawk ball. Lindbergh hustling down the court. Jack Iannelli into the game for the Visitors. Eli Chansky for your Mohawks. Lindbergh from that right-hand corner shot will not drop. So a violation there on the Hillers. Deep breath for everyone here, referees and players included, camera people and announcers. Mohawks in trouble here, and they're able to get a timeout just before that turnover. So 1:05 left in the first. Timeout on the floor. Your Mohawks 18, Hillers 14. So waiting for the second buzzer here. Players are already on the court. Definitely a semi-charmed kind of life we have up here, Shelley. From our perch high above the court side. Mohawks inbounds after a timeout. And it eventually leads to a Mohawk turnover and lay-in for Iannelli. Chansky close to stepping on the line there. Lindbergh for the 2-pointer in the lane, just not to be denied right now. He's been all over the court. I don't know, Shelley, I don't know who the shooters anymore. The bench is saying they're all shooters. Think it could be. Plenty of time, 13 on the shot clock. And Iannelli just powering his way through the lane for the lay-in. Into the reliable hands of Lindbergh, tries to find a cutting Fiala. So announces curse turnover, but Holliston can't capitalize and we've reached the end of the quarter. So from the American Millis, your score after 1, it is your Mohawks 20, Hopkinton Hillers 18. And players coming back onto the court for the second quarter. Shelley, we didn't start the fire, but it is certainly hot in here. Both teams taking it up and down the floor. It is Lindbergh, it is Catalano, Ryan, Hart, and Fiala, your 5 Mohawks flying on the court right now. 8 minutes down, 8 to go in this half. 20-18, your Mohawks in the lead here. Exciting first quarter for sure. Plenty of 3-pointers from both sides. Iannelli dribbling around, trying the middle. And his pass is interrupted and stolen. Catalano stops, pops, back iron, no. The foul line jumper looked good from where I was standing, and Catalano able to get in the way of that connection. Azus quickly into the ball game for your Mohawks. So second turnover already for the Hillers. Mohawks able to get it over half court this time, although Chansky trapped in the corner, gets it to a streaking Catalano to the ground, saves it to Hart, that's his spot. Back iron, no. Mohawks steal that one, Catalano just can't get to it, and it's off his claw and out of bounds. So more helter-skelter that time. Well, it's a turnover on both sides there. Deep breath, back to pseudo live action. So Chatton bangs home another triple play, his third, and Ryan quickly up the court, can't connect. That time a Hopkinton miss. Frantically trying to catch up on my score sheet, Shelly. So it is Hillers on top, 21-20. It's got the scoreboard in that angle there, so don't need me for that one. Hart finds Catalano. He turns it down in favor of Lindbergh in the corner, rolls out, battled for, and off of the Hillers. Certainly out of our purview of who that was off of. We'll leave that to the Stripes. Azu with the catch and grab, can't get to go. Lindbergh. Back to Azu again, this time from three-point range, and he hits. Azu with the triple, he's got 5. Mohawks to 23. I know one thing, Shelly, that Chatton is definitely a shooter. That's his 4th three-pointer. I only keep track of makes up here. I know he's taken a lot more than those 4. Mohawks would do well to do something about covering him. Azu with an acrobatic effort, just can't get it to go. And a good hustle and rebound by Pantera. Another bucket to the Hillers, this time of the 2-point variety. Haven't seen many of those. And Lindbergh launches a 3 that won't drop. I don't know if Chatton even knew the ball was there. It gets a whistle though. Fortuitous whistle. Seemed like it was off the back of his head. Foul charge to Catalano there. Apologies to the Hillers, mass substitutions there. Fourth foul, team foul on the Mohawks, 4 called on each side now. Three-point attempt is no good. Hart with a good box out. Waiting for a guard to pop free, finds Catalano, and the Mohawks will take a timeout to talk it over. So with 4:59 left in the second, it is the Hillers by 3. So second buzzer coming out of a Mohawk timeout. Their second timeout, it is Catalano, it is Holman, it is Lindbergh, it is Azus, and it is Hart, the 5 Mohawks on the floor right now. The second time the Mohawks have come out of a timeout and had some struggles here, but rescued by Azus by way of Holman. 11 on the shot clock. Catalano may have to do something on his own here. He'll dish to Holman and drive. Shot is blocked. Catalano will try his luck. He gets it up and it bounces around and it bounces in. So Catalano with his 4th and 5th points. Mohawks do end up getting a bucket there, but the 3-pointer from Simulus cancels that out. Hillers to 29. Zoo drawing the double, getting it across. Mohawks do get it over the timeline. Holman, drive, dish. Catalano can't get it to roll there. Sometimes you're just so close and unchallenged. In that spot that's in between, backboard, no backboard. Hillers slowing it up here, at least momentarily. And ball ends up in the hands in Diesenroth. It was like the magic bullet that time. That should be goaltending. And it is. Lindberg quickly up the floor. I was going to say, that was like the JFK bullet, just deflected off 2 to 3 people. And we have a stoppage on the floor. So with 3:34 left in the half, it is the Hillers by 4. Waiting for it. There it is. Second buzzer coming out of a Holliston timeout. Oh yeah, the Counting Crows starting to get that back in. I'm busy counting stats here. Again, fast and furious, doing what we can to keep up. It is the Hillers on the scoreboard by 4. Nice play by Hart, battling and stealing that. Good defense on the post. Catalano thought about it. Drives, dish. Lindberg, he won't hesitate, and he will hit. So Lindberg with his first 3-pointer. He has 9. Mohawks to 30, and they trail by 1. A lot of energy in the gym tonight. Both sides well represented. Feels like a lot of movement. I thought it was last time too, and this time it is whistled. 5th turnover against the Hillers. Fiala into the ball game for your Mohawks. Ball into Catalano. He's able to break some pressure. Azul will step in, and the lay-in is good. Mohawks taking the lead. 7-0 run here for Millis. So rebound to Diesenroth. He's able to get the rebound and put it back. Hillers back on top. Catalano with the fake. Baseline jumper is good. Mohawks edge back into the lead. Another lead change. 2 minutes in the half. Ball tipped and disrupted. Stolen. Holman with the lay-in, and it's good. Holman with the bucket, taking it on his own. Hyman tried to draw the charge, didn't quite get his feet set there. He commits the foul, 5th on the Hillers. Holman to the line. And he knocks it back. DeLuca in for the Hillers. Mohawks to 37. Holman with 9 for your Mohawks. Pair of threes, a 2, and now a free throw to his resume this evening. Boy, a lot of battling going on in there. And it is Cho, the beneficiary of that rebound and bucket. Catalano will stop and turn, and he will hit. A bullet pass is handled by the Mohawks. Can just do nothing as Pantera gets it to go. Swings his arms after a little bit. Got to be careful there. Man's game inside. was a rare 2-point attempt from Chatton. Hands to hips for a lot of the players on the court. It is Chansky back in for your Mohawks. Fiala charged with that foul. 5th on the Mohawks, 5 on the Hillers. Under a minute to go. So a rare miss from Chatton. Possible mismatch for Azu. Shakes his defender. His elbow jumper is no good. So the reach-in draws a whistle. DeLuca converts. He'll have an opportunity for a 3-point play. Foul charge to Lindberg. So he will take a rest, and Sean Ryan back into the game for your Mohawks. It is DeLuca to the line for 1 free throw, and he gets it to go. And the Hillers edge into the lead, 40-39. Holman to Ryan, up ahead of the pack. Even though it's deflected, he was able to rein it in and lay it up and in with a kiss. I looked away. I'm looking at the score sheet briefly. He stepped out of bounds for a travel, I'm not sure, but in either case, a 7th turnover for Hollis, and Catalano quickly checking back in for your Mohawks. 14.8. See what the Mohawks have in mind here as we inch under 10 seconds. Ryan tightly guarded. He was tipped and grabbed and ends up throwing up the court and out of play. So we've reached the end of the first half. Deep breath, everyone. Shelly's shaking her head. I'll be grabbing for my water soon. And it is your Mohawks 41, Hillers 40. And welcome back to Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk Athletics. It is halftime. Players getting their final instructions just before the second half. Alongside Shelly Pitts, Doug Coots here. We are high above the courtside here at the Andy Merrick Gymnasium. An exciting first half of action that sees your Mohawks leading the Hopkinton Hillers 41-40. Huge ovation from the students section when your Mohawks came out of the tunnel. Well represented today. Mohawks led by Catalano, Holman, and Lindberg with 9 each. Azu with 7 and Hart with 5. 12 points for Thomas Chatton on the other side, 6 for Sam Pantera and Mitch Simulus. Pantera with 2 fouls, Catalano, Lindberg, and Hart with 2 fouls for your Mohawks. We'll keep an eye on that. 11 turnovers for Hopkinton in that first half versus 6 for the Mohawks. It is Hart, it is Lindberg, it is Catalano, it is Azus, and it is Ryan, your 5 Mohawks flying on the floor. 5 3-pointers connected for each side in the first half, 4 from Thomas Chatton. Hillers 3 for 4 from the free throw line as Ryan's 3-pointer to open this thing up is off the back iron, no. Nice up and under. Ball still being battled for. Mohawks come away with it. Catalano running, finds Lindberg, just can't handle, a little too much sauce on that one. Your Mohawks with 2 of 2 from the line, so not a lot of foul shots. We're switched over to the cyan Sharpie this half, Shelly. Magenta/maroon first half, cyan this half. I know that's important information for those of you at home. I mean, the pace of this first half as Chatton with the rebound and put back. Ryan quickly with the 3-pointer that's no good. And that, Mohawks disrupting that just enough. Ryan will try again from that same spot. In and out, was more than halfway down, rolled around the cup and re-emerged. 3-pointer is no good. 3 Hillers are in the lane there battling. Put back by Diesenroth. dedicated size advantage. So after so many three-pointers in that first half, it's the Hillers that start to have two of the two-point variety. Catalano gets his player in the air. Definite contact on the arm there. Hart is thrown to the ground, and that will bring a whistle. So nothing to the right side, whistle to the left. Catalano just asking, you could hear it from up here. So a little blue blood action now as Joe with the bucket. That is Holman back into the game for your Mohawks. Lindbergh charged with that foul. I mean, it seems to me there's contact there. I don't know what's happening, Shelley. Mohawks dodge a bullet, but they are down by 5 now after leading the half by 1. And Hart finding a Zeus, and he will lay that in. So the Mohawks are on the board here this half. Ooh. So Lindbergh right the other way before I could figure out the right words to say there. Sometimes it's better left unsaid, I guess. They run out of ink here, Shelley, before this one is done. Catalano gets a hand to it. Holman comes away with it. Holman essentially thrown to the ground and fallen upon. He takes it back. Holman, a strong play, knocked to the ground, sat upon, and stands up and takes the ball. There certainly was a foul in there somewhere. I don't think it was what you thought, though. I'll have to roll that one back, Shelley, just for giggles. We continue on, 5 to go in this half. Hart has to be careful under there. Pantera with the lay-in. 50-48. Back cut by Hart, and he will lay that in. Good dime by Azus. Mohawk ball. Hyman Dadazian into the ball game. Foul on Iannelli. Is that his second? Tensions are high out there. Don't ask me what a blocker a charge is, Shelley. I'm just here to report. Definitely not the player you want to leave open. Mohawks dodge one there. Hart battling 2, and he comes away with it. Only 2 taller players and comes away with it. Catalano is shut off. Ball is tipped. Azus able to rescue it. I feel like if a team doesn't shoot in the first 10 seconds of the shot clock, Shelley, they're not happy. Hart will loft one up in front of the student section. Lindbergh gets a hand to it and out of bounds. Simulus into the game for the visitors. So Hopkinton will take a timeout. We'll catch our breath here. 3:27 left in the third quarter. It is Hillers by 3. So second buzzer coming out of a Hiller timeout. They're second. They have 3 left. Mohawks had 3. We're all thunderstruck here. at the pace at this one. Hillers leading 50-47 with 3:27 left in this third quarter. Mohawks will settle into a zone. Have to keep an eye on Chatton. He's inside right now. A lot of hands in there. And that ball's showing. Fiala checking in for your Mohawks. Holman thought about it. Back to Jesus. Plenty of time, 20 on the shot clock. This feels like an eternity for this game. Off the leg of the defender, rescued by Lindberg. Jesus from the corners, three-pointer no good. Rebound. Corralled by Dedejian as it went off the backboard and off his teammate. Fiala standing tall. Mohawks just can't corral the rebound though. Second bite of the apple for the Hillers. Another turnover, fourth for Hopkinton this quarter. Catalano front iron, no it won't go. Lindberg battling for it along with Chatton. I feel like Chatton's foot might have been on the line as he was possessing the ball. He calls a foul. It's well out of our purview, so his arm sort of went up. Unclear if it was brought on by something. DeLuca into the game for the Hillers. I mean, if Hopkinton's unpleased with the officiating, they can stand in line. Lindberg in front of the student section hits a three-pointer. We are tied at 50. Lindberg's second three-pointer of the ball game, and it is answered by Chatton's fifth three-pointer of the game. Just a marksman from the outside. Holman will step inside, absorb some contact from Chatton, who doesn't get a whistle on him that time, but this time it gets a whistle. It definitely seemed like the first one was a foul, Shelley, so perhaps an accumulation. I mean, Chatton definitely grabbed him. So Holman to the line. DeLuca with the foul. And Holman drops it down. Hart back into the game for your Mohawks. I have a feeling we're going to see the fouls coming hot and heavy as the intensity in this one picks up, but we'll see how it goes. Holman's second one rings out, 53-51. A fast-moving half. Hopkinton coach just won't let it go. So the three-pointer from Dedejian drops down. Hillers getting points from all over the roster. Catalano thought about it, thought better of it, finds Fiala, Lindberg. Fiala will launch, and the bank is open. Andrew Fiala with the three-pointer. It's late on a Tuesday, but the bank is open. Lindberg gets a hand to it, ends up right into the hands of DeLuca down low, who lays it in. Opportunistic bucket. Hillers to 58. Shot clock is off here. 19-18, counting it down here. Mohawks would love to get a bucket here. Down to 7. Something's going to have to happen soon, and it is Hart launching it up. It finds nothing. And the Hillers with a full court. He finds the net, but just not long enough. We've reached the end of 3 from the Marek. It is Hillers 58, Mohawks 54. So buzzer sounds, players getting their final instructions as we're about to prepare for the start of the 4th quarter. Student section is on their feet. Hillers outscoring the Mohawks 18-13 in that quarter. Turning a Mohawk 1-point lead into a 4-point advantage for the visitors. It is Catalano, it is Hart, it is Aiden Heredia, Azus, and Homan, your 5 Mohawks flying on the court right now, and we are underway and back to pseudo live action. Chip in a chair, as they say. Davey battling Goliath. Hart on the baseline, he's doubled. Able to get it knocked off of a Hiller foot. So someone's gonna have to inbound, not gonna be me, Shelly. So 9 seconds on the shot clock, and it's Azus getting it. Shot partially blocked, and a run out here. Heredia did enough to disrupt it, so we talked about fouls coming fast and furious. Seemed like that was minimal contact compared to what we've seen. Nonetheless, Heredia charged with that foul. Only the 2nd this half, his first, sending Pantera to the line for 2, and he connects. 4 turnovers for Hopkinton, 1 for the Mohawks that quarter. Players shooting so quickly though, it can't turn the ball over on both sides, so. Pantera knocks them both back from the charity stripe. Hillers to 60, Mohawks got to keep this within shouting distance. Azu will drive, smothered. Plenty of time on the shot clock here, 17 to go. Holman is open in the corner momentarily. Catalano flashing. And Holman will get it in the other corner. He'll drive, he throws up and off balance. Catalano tipping it, Hart had come in. And it is Hillers running it out quickly. Pantera steps inside. He has 8 this half. So Hillers 4 quick points to start the quarter. 6:35 to go. Timeout on the floor. Mohawks down by 8. So second buzzer out of a Mohawk timeout. They have 2 remaining. Hillers with 3 remaining. Hillers a 4-point burst to start this 4th quarter. They have upped their lead to 8. And somehow a foul off the ball. Foul charge to Adam Hart. Didn't seem like the time nor place. Sean Ryan in for your Mohawks. Tinge of blue blood there, Shelley. So we get a turnover, so no harm there. Catalano with the touch pass to Holman, and it's blocked out of bounds. Roth into the game for the Hillers. Catalano got his hand to it and tapped it to Holman. Mohawks just not crisp on the inbounds there. Lindbergh is back in for the Mohawks. Missed opportunity. Zeus and Catalano 2-on-1. Catalano can't get it to go, but Ryan follows up and he's able to get it to drop. So Sean Ryan dropping it down. Mohawks are on the board here this quarter. Close to within 6. Nice drive and dish. DeLuca with the easy lay-in. Lindbergh's hope and wish pass does not reach its target. And that is certainly a foul. Charge to Jesus. Not a bad foul to slow things down. 4th team foul. First on Jesus. Just can't get it to go. Disrupted just enough by the Mohawks. Would have pushed it to 10. Jesus will just take it on its own. Force wide. Hart tips it to Jesus. Great play there. Knew he couldn't grab it with so many hands. He'll step in, up and take that. Yes, he will. Back iron, no. Jesus will get the rebound. 3rd bite at the apple here for your Mohawks. Really need one. Let's set something here with 5 to go. Almost at that point in the ballgame, can't afford to waste a trip down the floor. Hart to Jesus, he comes around, bumped further aside. Hart is knocked in the face, and there he is down. No contact apparently. No whistle, no foul. Hopkinton will not wait with the man advantage. So I'm not sure what the sporting thing is here in basketball. Man down. So the no whistle, the injury, the man advantage. Just sort of shaking my head here, Shelley. I'm not sure. Foul charge to Sean Ryan. Apparently, there was a foul at the left side. Basket by Pantera. He'll get it literally another freebie from the officials. So Hart to the bench to be checked on. So Hiller's knocking out one of the Millis captains. And Lindbergh to the bucket, finally a whistle. Foul on Diesenroth, 4th foul called on the Hillers this half. Scratch that to Connor Cho. Statement remains though. Lindbergh knocks them both down. A little help from the rim and the backboard. We'll take it. Not getting any other friendly help down this right side. 58-67. Mohawks need a stop here with 4 to go. Fiala into the game for your Mohawks. Hiller's trying to free up Chatton. He'll take a long 3. It just doesn't matter with him. 6th three-pointer of the game. And that one might be onions. Except that Lindbergh comes right back. Lindbergh right back. Less than 5 seconds after that. Hyman rescues that at midcourt. Clock. So Pantera sort of had his way this half. His 10th point from the field, 13 this half. Using the backboard, using the rim to his advantage to shield the defender. Mohawks will take a timeout, 3:11 to go. It is Hillers by 11. So players coming back onto the court. We rode that timeout out in silence, perhaps a strategy. There's the second butter. It is Catalano Jesus. Hart is back on the floor. That's good to see. Holman and Lindbergh. Lindbergh with 19. Sam Pantera with 19, 13 in the second half. 20 for Chatton for the visitors, so 3 and change to go here. Catalano picks up his dribble. Mohawks need points in bunches and in a hurry here, although both teams have been shooting early and often in the shot clock. Catalano cuts through the lane, turns around, a lot of contact there, and he makes it go though. Mohawks back to single digits. And the ball is thrown out of bounds. Might have been tipped. Pantera back in for the visitors. Hard to tell from our purview. We'll etch it as a turnover, 2 apiece in this quarter. 2:33 to go. Inside to Hart. Zeus will try his luck from 3. Front iron, several irons. Lindbergh gets a hand to it, but it goes out of bounds. Well, Mohawks are getting good shots, just not dropping down. Iannelli back in for the visitors. Only 5 team fouls against your Mohawks. So they can afford to be aggressive here. And Catalano and Holman teaming up with a steal. Mohawks need some shots in a hurry. Azu will drive. Just before dropping out of bounds to Catalano, he thought about it. Over to Hart, inside to Holman. Surrounded by several. Hart will have to shoot in front of the student section. That looks short. It rims twice. It's off of the Hillers, it looks like. No, nothing favorable at this end. Battling 7 here. Holman wrestles it away and he's fouled. Holman is fighting for every loose ball. The Mohawks are. Foul on Iannelli, his 3rd. Hopkinton tried to get a timeout. They will take a timeout here. So with 1:31 to go, it's coming down to the stretch, so don't go away. So players coming out after a Hopkinton timeout. They have 2 remaining. Mohawks with 1 remaining. It is Catalano and Zeus on the floor along with Hart and Lindbergh for your Mohawks. Holman as well, and he is on the line for 2 shots. 5 team fouls apiece. Mohawks need every point they can get here. 91 seconds to go, and Holman gets them both. Close to within 7. Good move by Hyman to get it across the timeline. Hart a little too aggressive apparently. He's charged with his 4th. So Mohawks are at the limit. Next whistle will put the Hillers at the line for 1-1. Hillers may not need more points here. It's probably close though. 72 might be the number. Around his defender, puts it up as he gets to the ground, and that's just the kind of night it's been. Sticks on the rim, so alternate possession to the Hillers. 63 seconds to go here. Probably need a quick foul by anyone but Hart as he's sitting on 4. So Lindbergh getting a foot to that. Mohawks want to talk this over. 52.8 to go. 7-point game. So second buzzer out of a Mohawk timeout there. Last one, Hillers have 2. It is Hart, Catalano, Lindbergh, Holman, and Zeus. You have 5 Mohawks on the floor right now. And streaking in was Chatton, perhaps too close. Three-point line seems to be his milieu. Rebound to the Mohawks. Need a bucket here, need it quickly. It's gonna have to go up, and Azus takes it off the backboard, and no. Lindbergh fouling right away. So the grains of sand in the hourglass slipping away here. Foul charge to Lindbergh, his fourth. Seventh on the Mohawks. See what Chatton can do on the foul line. We know what he can do from the three-point line. His first trip to the Charity Tribe nets nothing but net. And Chatton rattles home that one. Lewis to 74. Holman puts it up. Azus gets it. Has it stolen. And that might be the white flag there. So the Mohawks have called off the Dogs here. Well, what an effort by the Mohawks here against a much bigger and stronger Hopkinton Hiller side here. And that is the final buzzer, bringing the end to the proceedings here. We thank you for watching Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk athletics. Well, your Mohawk boys varsity basketball team has put in an outstanding effort by coming up just short to a strong Hopkinton Hiller squad. Final score here, 74-65. We thank you to the fine men and women back at the studio for their efforts. Thank you to the administrators here at the gymnasium for allowing us to be here. And we thank you for watching this production and supporting Mohawk athletics. Once again, your final score here, it is the Hillers 74, Mohawks 65. Alongside Shelly Pitts, I'm Doug Coots. Thank you and good night.